Today's threat landscape is rapidly evolving, and small businesses like yours are now the fastest growing group for targeted malware attacks. To combat advanced threats like these, you need multi-layer proactive protection, and that's where Symantec Endpoint Protection Small Business Edition can help. In this video, we will take a look at the various levels of protection offered by Symantec Endpoint Protection Small Business Edition and explain how each one works to defend your business. We begin with our network threat protection technology, which focuses on analyzing incoming data arriving through your network connections to block malicious attacks before they hit your systems. Network threat protection stops common attacks like drive-by downloads, web attacks, and social engineering attacks. This layer is also where we block malware threats that take advantage of unpatched vulnerabilities and outdated plugins like Java, Flash, and PDFs. Network protection can even identify infected computers and prevent rootkits, bots, and malware from creating connections to install themselves across your network. Next, Symantec's advanced file-based antivirus technologies look for both known and new threats on a system and eradicate them, using signature-based detections to detect known viruses, as well as heuristic technologies that detect malicious files that have never before been seen, but have characteristics common to malware. These new threats are spotted by detecting file attributes, attempts to exploit vulnerabilities, and other common malware actions. Anti-rootkit technologies are also used to find and remove even the most stubborn types of threats that attempt to hide their processes and programs from traditional forms of detection. Much of today's malware is fast-moving and created for specific targets like your small business. That's why Symantec uses a revolutionary proactive protection technology called Insight. Insight looks at billions of files, machine, and URL safety ratings from millions of systems all over the world to stay up to date on the latest threats and block them as they are created. It uses a file's age, frequency, location, and more to expose and block new threats that can't be detected by virus signatures alone. Insight's data also supports Symantec Endpoint Protection Small Business Edition's smart two-way firewall to prevent cyber criminals from hacking into your computers and stealing sensitive information. It intelligently goes to work using Insight's data to block threats without constantly asking your users to make security decisions. With more than 6 billion files and more than 1.6 billion queries per day, Insight has a massive amount of intelligence to call upon to keep your users protected from threats like unsafe downloads, dangerous email, unstable programs, and malicious websites. Finally, Symantec uses the Symantec Online Network for Advanced Response, or Sonar, to monitor your computers for dangerous programs or applications that change or begin to show the behaviors of malware. Sonar also works proactively and looks at almost 1,400 behaviors to determine if files or programs have good or malicious intentions. Sonar has analyzed more than 1.2 billion applications and leverages information from millions of users and extensive historical data to make it so effective that it can accurately identify threats even if just a single Symantec user encounters them. Sonar is especially effective against new threats or those that work hard to avoid detection. With Sonar, stealthy attacks that try to trick your users into executing a program, or those where malware might be silently installed, won't be able to hide, and you can rest knowing that your users will be protected. You've just seen how thoroughly Symantec Endpoint Protection Small Business Edition can protect your company's endpoints. Remember that not only are all of these layers of protection found in one solution, each of the components you've just seen are kept up to date automatically so your computers stay current with the latest threat intelligence information